like to thank you for flying with us today and being part of our journey. As you all would know, today is the last day for Jetstar Asia. We will be ceasing operations today, and I'd like to know that this is the final and the last flight out of Kuala Lumpur today. So, for the last 20 years, it's been our privilege serving millions of travelers like you, whether today it's your first flight or one of the many, and from all of us at Jetstar Asia, we just want to tell you thank you. And your future journeys, we wish you all safe travels, and happy holidays. And we might meet maybe in some other airlines one day. All right, thank you.
Introduced us up and spoken to you. Also from my side, your captain for one last time on Jetstar Asia. My name is Nico van der Schuyf. With me in the front is Senior First Officer Darren Wong. Also from us, a warm welcome on board this, I'll call it a slightly sad day, for our last flight for both all the crew and also the aircraft back into Singapore. We've been flying around now for 20 years, myself 15 years, some of the cabin crew 14 and 30 years. It's been a long time. We've been serving you, and then we've enjoyed every single moment of that. We will miss you. We'd like to thank you for your support up until this very last day. We'll be on our way shortly. Sincere apologies for the delay. We had some delay coming out of Singapore as well. Flight time we expected is around 40 minutes. There was quite a bit of weather in Singapore a couple of hours ago. We expect that hopefully to be cleared by the time we get there. We'll be on our way shortly. Enjoy the flight with us.
On behalf of Captain Nico, Senior First Officer Darren, and the rest of my crew, welcome aboard Jetstar Flight 3K686 to Singapore. We would like to extend a special welcome to Qantas frequent flyers, Club Jetstar members, and the passengers from our co-chair partners. The flight time to Singapore is approximately 40 minutes. For your safety, please ensure your baggage is stowed securely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. If you are seated at the emergency exit rows, you must place all items into the overhead compartments for takeoff and landing. Kindly take care of your personal belongings and valuables at all times during the flight. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat back upright, and secure your tray table. Do be careful when lowering the armrest. To ensure that all electronic devices have been switched to flight mode and large devices are stowed, you may hold on to your handheld devices or have them secured in the seat pocket. Please note that headphones and multiple chargers must not be used until after takeoff when the seatbelt sign is turned off. Transmitting devices not in flight mode may interfere with our navigation instruments and must remain off throughout the flight. We'll be on our way very soon. Please make yourselves comfortable, and once again, welcome on board. Gentlemen, please give your attention to the crew at the front of the cabin. Today you're traveling on an Airbus A320, and it is important that you're familiar with the safety features of the aircraft. Even you fly with Jetstar frequently, we will appreciate your attention for just a few minutes. Having your seatbelt done up low and tight is essential for takeoff, turbulence and landing. To do it up, put the plugs in the buckle and tighten as shown. Undo it by lifting the buckle flat. You should keep your seatbelt done up whenever you are seated, just in case we come across any unexpected turbulence. In your seat pocket, you'll find the safety briefing card that shows the brace position and other important information on what you should do in the unlikely event of the emergency. Please take a moment to read it before we take off. The A320 has 8 emergency exits.
Look to where the crew is pointing to find your nearest exit. A good way to remember is to count the number of seats between you and the exit. The crew will also point out lights that act like a path to the exit. If you have to evacuate, you must leave all cabin baggage behind. Remember that in an emergency, it is the crew that will most help to you, so follow their instructions. Should oxygen be required, a mask will appear from above you. If face mask is worn, remove it before putting on the oxygen mask. Pull the oxygen mask down firmly, put it on quickly over your nose and mouth and tighten the strap. Once the mask is working properly, you can help others, including children. Your life jacket is located within easy reach under your seat. To put it on, place your life jacket over your head and clip the waistband at the front. It has 2 red tags, 2 mouthpieces for inflation, a whistle and light for attracting attention. You must only inflate your life jacket as you leave the aircraft. This evening with us. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as well to take off, please once again ensure seatbelt securely fastened, seatbelt right, chain pistol, and window shade fully open. Thank you.
switched off for your safety. Always keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. Please be advised that whenever the seatbelt sign is turned on, electronic devices lavatories must not be used. Electronic devices may now be used in flight mode. We'll be serving passengers who have pre-ordered meals before the flight. If you'd like to purchase snacks and beverages, please refer to the menu in your seat pocket. Payment by cash, Visa or MasterCard, credit and debit cards are accepted. All passengers entering Singapore, including Singapore citizens, are reminded to complete the electronic Singapore arrival card. It is an offense under Singapore's law to carry souvenirs such as bullets, handcuffs, toy or replica guns and offensive weapons into Singapore. Unauthorized consumption, possession, import, export and/or trafficking of any controlled drugs, including cannabis products or cannabis edibles, is an offense under Singapore's Misuse of Drugs Act. Under the Act, drug trafficking may be punishable by death. Travelers entering or departing Singapore and carrying physical currencies or very negotiable instruments exceeding 20,000 Singapore dollars or its foreign equivalent must declare them when submitting the arrival card via the ICE website. Should you require any assistance during the flights, please feel free to call us.
Commence our descent into Singapore Changi International Airport. Hope you enjoyed the flight thus far. At this time, estimated landing time will keep me at 6:30 in the evening. Weather looking to be nice, 30 degrees Celsius. And on behalf of Orville and on behalf of my esteemed colleague, I'd like to extend a very warm thank you for all of your support over the years that Jetstar Asia has been operating. Could not have done it without your support. This will be my last landing in Jetstar Asia. Been here since the start of my career and very thankful and blessed to have been given the opportunity to be in the company of such consummate yet wonderful professionals. I could have not asked for more. I'd like to extend my grateful thanks to our CSM, Joycelyn and Flora. They have seen me grow in Jetstar Asia and taught me more than what I have learned on my own. I am forever grateful for that. To the rest of the crew, Gavander, Yelson and Daisy, I wish you through the best in your next chapter and that you will continue to grow on the foundations of Jetstar Asia and remember the great times that you had. On behalf of and to my cap, it's been a pleasure to have worked with you. Could not have asked for a better leader and thank you for thank you for looking out for us during this tough time. First and last flight with him, and thankful that I'll be able to close off my career here in Jetstar Asia this way, wishing everybody blue skies and tailwind always. Have a good bad cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we'll be landing shortly, please return to your seat, fasten your seat belt, put the seat back upright, secure the tray table, ensure the window shades are open. Do take care when lowering the armrest. Kindly disconnect your electronic devices from your headphones and portable chargers. Ensure your devices remain in flight mode for landing. We'll inform you when safe to use on the transmitting devices. All belongings, including large electronic devices, must be stowed securely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. If you're seated at the emergency exit rows of 1, 12 and 13, you must stow all items into the overhead compartments only. Small handheld devices may be held in your hands or secured in the seat pocket. Please take a moment to review the safety information card and your location of your nearest exit.
stop and window shade are fully open. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Singapore. The local time is 6:34 in the evening and the temperature is 31 degrees Celsius. You may use your mobile phones and tablets, however your seatbelt must remain fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Do pay attention to all announcements while using your devices. Please take care when opening the overhead compartments and ensure you have taken all your belongings before leaving the aircraft. Jetstar Asia operates our services from Changi Airport Terminal for passengers with connecting flights in Singapore. Please check for your boarding gate details on the flight information displays at the airport. If you require new boarding passes, please proceed to the carrier's transfer counter at the respective terminal. Airport transit shuttle buses available for transfers to other terminals. please approach the airport staff if you require any assistance. It has been a pleasure having you with us today, and on behalf of Captain Nico, Senior First Officer Darren and my crew, thank you for flying Jetstar Asia. Have a pleasant evening and goodbye.
Cabin crew disarm doors, thank you.
My working week comes here. We've just got a videographer here and he takes some learning.